everybody. Thanks for joining me for today's stretch and flow. You want to make sure you have something comfortable or soft to at least put your knees down on as usual. So you want to use a mat or somewhere that you can, even if you extra pad it with like a hand towel or something as, or a blanket. Um, but we are going to need, or you're going to probably want something flat of a surface that you can have balance for your feet for the stretch and flow when we go into our airplane. You want something nice and flat that you can have balance. I also am going to use either a couch, I'm going to use a foam roller in some variety of ways. You can use a chair to kind of help get deeper in a stretch, or you can use a strap. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Let's say hello to whoever just joined and whoever else might start joining us today. Check in, check in. Let me know you're here and I'm not by myself today. Can you guys hear me hopefully this time? The last time we did this down here, you guys couldn't hear me. Good morning, Joanna. Can you hear me, Adam? Good morning, whoever just joined. Please check in, comment. Let me know you're here. Give a like or thumbs up or whatever it is. And hopefully you guys can hear me. That's number one. Hi, yes, we are. Thank you, Tracy. Adam, you ditched me. Anyway, so for today's, yep, all good. Thank you. I guess there's a little bit of a delay. So for today's stretch and flow, last class, I told you guys that we were going to redo and that stretch and flow that we did. Good morning, Jean. But we're also going to need either something. So for that stretch and flow, it's kind of also something I'd like to do before our workout warm-ups. You want a flat surface that you can have balance. I don't really have that with the carpet here, but that's okay. You can use, I can use my entertainment system, but you can use like a chair or something to kind of help you with balance. You can use the wall for balance if you're not on a super stable surface. I'm also going to use my foam roller, or you can use a couch for some other deeper stretches. You can use a strap or a hand towel. These are items that I definitely suggest kind of keeping with you, around you when we do these classes. And then you can choose which one you have and which one you would like to use for the stretch. All right. Any questions before we get started? Anything you want to share? What's tight? What's issues for you? Like where in your body you're feeling a lot more tension or tightness? Give you like another couple seconds to kind of comment. This is your input. We can try and add something in here. All right, if we're not having anything, we're going to get started. Before we get into that stretch and flow that we did last class, so we're going to start on our mat, on our knees into a child's pose, and we're going to thread the needle of bringing our hand underneath the other one. Just kind of work on increasing our breath here. So let's just focus on every deep breath. We're breathing in deeply, expanding our rib cage and our side body and the back body out into a three-dimensional way. All right, shoulders and back. All right, cool, because we're going to start up with that. What did Jean say? Left lower back and hip. All right. So hopefully with this starting, we're going to kind of get into that. So feet together, knees wide. I'm going to kind of come on an angle. We're going to get our hands out in front of us. We're going to sit back, child's pose. Send the hips back to our heels. Expand those hands forward and drop the belly, drop the head. Keep my head up just so you can hear me talk a little bit. Try and take deep breaths. Keep reaching those hips back to our heels and extending those arms nice and long. We're going to walk our right hand to our left hand. I want you to press that hand down into the ground. Breathe into that right side body. Keeping that shoulder lifted, kind of bowing that top shoulder, right side. Deep breaths in through the nose, and exhale, let it all out. Walk your hands back to center, and then walk your left hand over on top of your right. You're going to, again, press that down, lengthen that left arm, and kind of bow, get a nice curvature in your left side, breathing through that left side body. One more breath. Bring both hands to the top of your mat, or just extend them both long in front of you. We're going to take our right arm this time. We're going to open up to the right side. Open up, bring that hand to the sky, pressing that left arm in. Get a nice stretch here. And then we're going to feed it through, feed it under our left arm. Drop our shoulder, drop our head here. And then when you do this, you can press this left hand down into the ground. Or you have the options, and some of us have some lower back pain and tightness. I want you to either bring it to the sky and keep pressing the right back of the palm of the right hand down. Breathing deeply into that back of that shoulder blade. You can even find a little bit of a bind here. Two more breaths. On your last exhale, extend the left arm, come back up, reset with a nice child's pose, the arms are long. And then we're going to inhale, open up to the left side. And then exhale it under our right arm. Press the right hand down, press the left hand down, open up to the right side. Keep pressing that left arm nice and long in. As we twist here, open up, really feel that in behind the shoulder. Deep breaths. And all that energy behind the shoulder blade. And on your next exhale, come back to child's pose. Good. Walk your hands back to center. And we're going to just open up those hips now a little bit more. So we had those hips kind of, we had the child's pose, we had the hips down, maybe a little crunchy. So we're just going to increase that hip awareness. Actually, we're going to do that after our stretch and flow. We'll just get total body, a little warm up here, which is the shoulders, which is great. I'm just going to move a little bit to the side so you can kind of see me. So it's going to increase our shoulder awareness. We're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to bring our hands down to the ground. So when you just hang here for a little bit, soften your knees a little bit, and just swing back and forth. We're going to stretch and let gravity do the work here. Let the head hang for a minute. Keep increasing that breath. Lightly start straightening the knees if you want to go every other. So I'm straightening every other knee and re-bending it, especially if you have some hamstring tightness. And we're just going to keep them fairly straight, as long as your hands can kind of touch the ground. If not, go to where it's comfortable, where you can get your hands closest to the ground. As long as you feel the stretch in those hamstrings, I want you to really feel that as we walk our hands out to a high plank. At this high plank position, nice and strong, we're going to go into a downward facing dog from here. So hips high to the sky, head through the shoulders. It's okay if those knees are still bent. Let's pedal it out real quick. Get those calves, hamstrings, bottom of the feet. Keep pedaling out on this one. And then we're going to walk our hands, pressing through the palms back to our feet and stand. All right. We're going to take our left leg, step back, drop the knee. We're in this nice half kneeling position. Twist to the left. I'm going to keep my right arm outside my left arm. Twist the left side looking behind me. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing my hamstring, my right leg. And then I'm going to stand up, knee hug. However you'd like to hug this knee, bring this leg all the way up, standing up nice and tall. And then send the right leg again out back into our airplane mode. In our airplane mode, keep the left leg soft as we extend and press this right leg nice and long. Extend it really long, really hard to a straight line so you can use your balance here. And then taking that right leg out to the side, forward, and rebend into that right leg. So we're kind of getting this inner thigh stretch of the left leg. Let's twist here. Again, open up those arms to the right side, twist. Deep breath. Exhale back. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Stay with me. But we're going to flow through it a little bit faster. So hands to our feet. Again, if you need to re-bend or pedal at those feet here, you can. We're going to walk out to our high plank. We're going to go downward facing dog. Again, you can pedal it out and then walk your hands back to your feet. Stand up. Left leg goes back, half kneeling. Twist to the right. Extend those arms. I like to help press as I extend, look back behind me. Glutes and hamstrings are engaged as I stand up. Knee hug. I'm going to curve my leg in a little bit here with my knee hug. Really open up, stand up tall. Bring that leg out back to airplane mode. So again, my right leg soft as my left leg straightens. All right. Focus on one spot as you kick that back heel up high to the sky and lengthen that spine. That's why we go into that T position. So after that, take that right leg, airplane, knee hug, out to the side. So I think I did this backwards. For a side lunge and twist. Great. We're going to do it again, one more time each side. Sometimes I'm overthinking this, I'm sorry. The hands to the feet, walk on out, high plank. Down dog. Walk back in. Stand up. Right leg back. Twist left. Knee hug. Airplane mode. And then out to a side lateral lunge. So lunge first, then twist. So you get nice and low before you twist. One more time, other side. Walk out. The knees are straight. Walk out, high plank. Down dog. Get those heels down. If you can, walk back in. Stand for your first lunge with our left leg. Twist right. Knee hug. Airplane. And then lateral lunge to the left. Twist left. Good. Hopefully that's already starting to warm up those hips and our hamstrings for when we increase it a little bit more here. This is where you might want to use our foam roller or part of a couch. We're going to get in our half kneeling position again. And we're going to tuck that tailbone under. So we're reaching, so just kind of keeping it nice and relaxed back here. We're tucking it under, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to breathe in, reach high to the sky. Reach up high, higher. And exhale, down. And inhale, reach up, squeeze that glute, open up that back hip. Extend and expand it by opening up and stretching up high to the sky. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Make sure this front heel stays down. So for me, I'm going to inch it forward about an inch or two. And I'm going to keep that tailbone tucked. Keep squeezing into my right leg, pressing the toes down, pressing, opening up my back hip. I'm going to rock forward and come back. Rock forward a little bit deeper and come back. And you can use the foam roller to rock forward and come back. Rock forward, get a little bit deeper each time. Come back. One more, and we're going to hold here. Use your foam roller to open up. You can use your hands to open up on your thigh, never on your knee. As long as that knee stays down. Open up high to the sky. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, bring our hands to the inside. Good. Keep holding here. If this is easy and you're not getting a good stretch in your back hip, I want you to extend your hands out long and wider than your mat, or you can come to your elbows. Whatever works for you. I like to go long and wide because I'm not quite there with my elbows getting down. I don't want to compensate and roll to one side. I'm really just trying to extend that back leg as much as possible, opening up the hips, keeping square to the ground. And if you forget anything else, just take deep breaths. That's the most important thing in these positions. We're going to bring our hands, or come to our hands, into the inside of the foot. And we're going to tuck the back knee, or tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Good. Keep extending that back knee up. We're going to take our left hand and open up to the left side. Press through that front heel. Shift the hips back as you open up to the left side. So now you're going to get the outside hip and leg stretch. Come back to center. Bring those hips back down. We're going to get the elbow reaching towards our instep. Sit back, press through those heels, reach up open to the left side. Elbow to instep. And twist. Let's do it one more time. Elbow to instep and twist. Left hand planted against the left leg, pressing the knee and the arm into each other. We're going to open up to our right side. Open up that right hand to the sky. Stay nice and low. And come on down. Drop that back knee. straddling the front foot, sit back and fold over that front leg. Stretching the hamstrings, lengthening that spine as much as possible. Toes to the sky. And always deep breath. All right, re-bend into that knee. Sit on up and switch sides. All right, if you can tell, one side might be a little bit tighter, might feel a little bit weird here, and that's okay. We're gonna even it out right now. So we're gonna tuck that back toe, or tuck that back hip. Pelvis is always tucked, squeezing the back glutes, back hamstrings. As we inhale, reach up high to the sky. Deep breath in as we reach up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach up. Nice and high. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, reach up high. Press the tops of the toes into the ground. Exhale, down. Shifting our weight forward. Keep the front heel down. Inhale. Shift forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, shift back. Keep that back glute and hamstring engaged. Shift forward and back. Get a little bit deeper each time. Shift forward and back. This time we're going to hold here. Shift forward. Hold. Open up that chest to the sky. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, bring those hands down to the inside of the foot. Again, we're going to lengthen that back leg. So we're going to press the toes into the ground. You can come to your elbows, or you can go into a long hand stance and wider than the mat. Extend those arms long, deep breaths here. Keep holding. Keep lengthening that back leg. And on your next exhale, come to your hands on the inside of the foot. We're going to tuck the back toes, lift the back knees, stay nice and low. We're going to really expand the hips either way. Energy of the front legs pressing forward, energy of the back leg going through the heels. We're going to plant the right hand, left hand. We're going to go elbow, reach towards that instep, and then we're going to press the heels, shift those hips back as we twist open to the right. Really twist. Come back down with those hips, elbow to instep, back knees still raised, and twist to the right side. Press those hips to the back of the mat. Again, one more time. 2 more times. Elbow to instep and twist. One more time. Elbow to instep and twist. Straddle the front leg, drop the back knee, and, oh, no, sorry, just joking. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Keep the back knee lifted. We're going to press the right knee and right arm into each other as we open up to the left side. Keep that back knee lifted. Keep those hips low. And then come on down. Straddle the front foot here now. And folding forward over that front leg. And deep breaths here. Stretching the hamstrings. Toes to the sky. Using mat or block to sit on if you need or have. Pull that right hip back. And re-bend into that knee. Now for this next part, we're going to stay in this half kneeling position. And I want you to, we're going to get a little bit deeper into our quads specifically. Just real quickly, open up those hips. If we have any like lower back pain, a lot of that can come from our hip flexors pulling, so our psoas, which starts around our hip flexor position. So we want to make sure that our hips we're opening them up here, but we're also working on the lower back. So if you have lower back, sometimes it's also not just your hamstrings and your calves and your glutes being tight, but also your hips and around the waistband. So I'm going to use this foam roller. I'm going to go into my half kneeling position, put my toes on top, and stand on up. Again, always tucking the back tailbone and squeezing my glutes. You might feel it if you just stand here or stay here. You can do this while you're watching TV. Just grab something comfortable for under your knee and bring your foot up. If you're on the couch, get a nice good couch stretch here. And this is just increasing this awareness there. If you don't feel it, you can always bring the knee closer to the object where the toes are at. You can use a strap here to kind of bring the leg into you and holding. We're always tucking the tailbone, engaging the glutes and the hamstrings as we open up, and you can get a little bit deeper if you'd like. Get nice and deep, opening up that quad, hip flexor, or you can also just, if you feel it here, stay here. The closer you sit back towards that object, the lower the angle, the more you feel it. Just keep that tailbone and squeeze, tailbone tucked. Deep breaths. You can inhale. Let's reach up with our right arm. And exhale, come down. Good. Inhale, reach up with our right arm. Look up. And come on down. Keep your balance. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale over the left side. And come back center. You like that one? Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale to the left side. Keep extending. Keep the back glutes engaged. Release the back toes. We're going to switch sides here. All right. Any object you'd like to use. We're going to bring our left foot forward. No, right foot forward, left foot back onto that object. We're going to tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes, sit up nice and tall. Again, you can, if you're feeling it here and you need to reach forward, that's okay. You can eventually, with time and stretching it, it opens up and releases. And you can sit back a little bit deeper. Squeeze those glutes, standing up nice and tall as much as you can. Keep breathing deeply. Focus on how you're holding your body. Again, if you need to stay low, if you want to get lower, you can. If you have a strap, then you can bring your foot back to you as you get into this low position. That's great as well. You want to just stay in this couch stretch. You tuck that tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, come up high. You're pressing through that front heel. We're going to reach up with our left arm. And exhale, come down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up, look up. And bend over to the right side. Come back to center. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, over to the left or right side. And come on down. Hand comes down, release the back toes. And I think we have some time. Yeah, we'll finish on another one. We did this last class. We're going to do it again. We're going to do a double pigeon. We're going to do it as sitting upright. So we're going to take, however you are sitting, let's take our right leg take the ankle and we're going to put it over our left thigh. We're sitting in a shin cross position. Now I took my top leg and I put it on top with the ankle over the other thigh. We're going to sit up tall, press that knee down, and we're going to do two quick things here. So for double pigeon, we're going to reach forward, pressing the knees down towards the ground. Keep your hips down as you reach forward. Take a few deep breaths. Few more breaths. Walk those hands back in on the exhale. Keep pressing this top leg down into that leg, keeping that bottom leg anchored. Our right hand comes to the outside, and we're going to open up to the right side. We're just extending this side body, getting to a nice side body stretch, pressing that ankle into that foot or that leg, keeping it down, nice and anchored. Come back up. Do it again, get a little bit deeper. Open up, breathe through that left side body. And come up. Switch sides, so bring that ankle down. Stay in your cross shin position, taking the left leg now. Ankle, we're going to pull up and over. Whew, I'm feeling this one already. So again, lengthening that spine. Hands come to the floor in front of you, and you can reach on forward. I am feeling it here, so I'm going to stay here on this side. If you can reach on forward, that's great. If not, just lengthen that spine. Keep pressing that knee away. Deep breaths. Lengthen that spine. Keep the hips down. And on your next exhale, walk your hands back up. Plant the left hand to your side body. Inhale our right arm up. Extend it over. Keep those hips down. Press that knee, pressing that hip down. Kind of anchor it. And come back up. Again, you can look up past your arm to the sky. As you inhale nice and deeply. And exhale. Come on down. Okay. That kind of got into that deep hip stretch. If you don't feel it, you can always go again, keeping that ankle crossed and bringing your hips close to your heel as you lengthen that spine again. Some things you can do after today. I'm going to wrap it up there. Sorry, I went over a little bit. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Some hip stretches, quad stretches, some shoulder and our lower back. Hopefully that got some of the areas that you guys are saying are sore or tight. And let me know if there's anything else. I'll try and think of something new for next time. And thanks for joining.